Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Paper Mario. The last episode with Bow and Toe. We will be continuing forward after finding out that she stole the Star Spirit and is now using him as collateral for us helping, I guess. Go ahead, open it. So, Mario, we're on our way. Are you scared? No way! Though we are going to need Goombario because there are some very helpful tips that he can give you about a lot of these newer enemies. Because let me tell you something. These enemies are insanely powerful. This is a Hyper Paragoomba. Hyper Paragoombas are Hyper Goombas with wings. Max HP 7, attack power 1, defense power 0. They sometimes charge their power before attacking. That charge attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. It'll miss you if you become transparent. Except for that, they're no different than normal Paragoombas, so just use a jump attack to defeat them. These enemies are insane because these guys will do some crazy damage. They will do some like that. Take them out before they hit you because you're gonna get really hurt. We now do 4 damage with the jump attack, which is really nice. So instead of 2 damage, we do 4. Kind of like with the hammer. Ow, crap. Alright. We don't really need him anymore, so let's change back to Bow for now. I'll switch back to him when I see, we're fighting newer enemies. There's one enemy type in here that is really dangerous. Let Bow take care of that guy. To the left repeatedly, and I did that wrong. I help only 2 slaps for you. Uh-oh. They're charging. Charging their lasers. Thankfully, with 1 turn, you should be able to get them down enough to be able to to kill them in the next turn. If not, you're in some really tough shoes. Darn, I have to get reused to doing that. Used to be very good at it, but now I'm not so much. But back then, I used to use only Bow as a partner, other than a few times. I like taking care of these guys because much needed star points and some money because we're kind of low. It's a lot of them. This is why I got the this kind of stuff, the Thunder Rage and stuff like that was for these enemies actually. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. If you do see that they're going to, maybe it's because of where my controller's pointed. I keep turning it, and then it makes it to where I'm not doing the left properly. This area, do not be surprised if you get a lot of game overs. You probably will. That's just the nature of this area. In fact, I always say every time that I play this area again, for the... I almost got it. That this area has some of the strongest enemies in the entire game. Hands down. Like, if you can beat this area, you can pretty much beat solidly the rest of the game. There we go. Just don't move and just move the control stick. Got it. I also always think this is Chapter 4 for some reason. I always get Chapter 4 and Chapter 3 mixed up. Not sure how. Oh, Lady Bo, what a surprise seeing you. No, your ladyship, you shouldn't come around here. It's dangerous. Tubba Blubba could come here at any time. I know. I came here to teach that Tubba Blubba a lesson. Bring him on! When was the last time he came through here? Why, just yesterday, lady. It was horrible. This time he ate Herbert. Oh, it was gruesome. Poor Herbert. He was so dark and depressing. What a terrific boo. Oh no, not Herbert! Oh, Tubba Blubba, he must be stopped. Listen, everyone, don't fear. We're on our way to defeat this Tubba Blubba once and for all. That monster has eaten his last boo meal. Oh, lady, your bravery is inspiring. But you know he's called the Invincible Tubba Blubba. Please be careful, okay? Still a much better story than Attack on Titan. Spuddy, did you know you can walk slowly and stealthily by moving the control stick a little bit? You can use this technique to walk quietly and avoid waking up sleeping people. Because you're probably gonna need this information in the next area. Gotta watch out when you fight Hyper Goombas. They charge up their attack power and then unleash it. The best thing to do when they get charged up is get out of sight with Lady Bo. It's a very nice way of wording that without being too, tutorial-y. Had a friend who escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle the other day, and he said, the key to solving the secret is inside the innermost room. Pay attention to both the heart and the body, and don't... Then just as he was finishing, Tubba Blubba ate him. I wonder what the rest of his message was. Well, hello, Boo, I guess. Poor effort. Sorry, I had a weird dream last night. The dream voice said, sometimes you must turn and run away. You must run and run until you reach the tower with the spinning veins. Something like that, anyway. What could it mean? My friend escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle. Claims that Tubba Blubba hides something incredibly important right next to his bed. Wonder what it could be. Hello there, you're going up to beat Tubba Blubba, right? Yeah, get revenge. He'll never eat another ghost. Never. Especially not... Oh no! Oh no! Tubba Blubba's coming up! Everybody hide! Lady Bo, you have to hide Mario! Mario, we have to hide. Use my power immediately. Press down. Everything's cool, lady. He can't see you. Nope, there's no way Tubba Blubba can see you right now. Looks yummy. I needed a snack. Ugh, a little tangy, but good. I see you had open heart surgery, my friend. Did it go well? Because you only have a singular bandage, and your bandage is somehow stitched into your skin. Oh, Stanley! The horror of it all! Alright. Well, let's follow the guy. This is the enemy I was talking about. Hyperclefs. Oh gosh, well. Let's switch over to Goombario and Tattle immediately. This is a Hypercleft. Hyperclefs have more defense and power than normal clefs. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense power 3. They sometimes charge their power before attacking. That charged attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. It'll miss you if you can become transparent. Their defense power will fall to 1 if you use an explosion to flip them over. In case you hadn't noticed, they have spikes up top. It'll hurt you if you jump on them. Case in point. This would be a good time to show off Bo's power. Out of sight is not an action command technique. She'll make you transparent no matter what. That would have done about 13-ish damage, if that would have hit us. An explosion or something. With the Quake Hammer. It will work, but, lucky. Well, that's good. Also, whenever you use out of sight, it uses up Bo's turn for the next turn, so just keep that in mind. You can't just be invincible all the time. But these are the enemies I wanted all those special items for. Because they're doozy to fight. You definitely don't want to fight a group of them, because if you can't take them out fast enough, you're just dead. Alright, well let's change to Goombario, because there's Hyper Goombas. Oh crap. Well, about that. Oh, save me! No charge attacks for you. Let's change back to Goombario. Not again. I can't keep changing to Bo. But if I don't, I'm dead. Well, if you want to know about Goombas, they're basically regular Goombas, but they can charge up their power to 8, and they also have a lot of HP. Because the game might not actually give me the time of day to be able to care about, doing that. Alternatively, I guess I could Volt Shroom. Let's see what that does. Electric charged. Call it morbid curiosity, but I'm curious if they will still hurt me like this. Let's just use Thunder Rage. So Volt Shroom does not protect you against damage. It simply just, does damage to them. I get it. For some reason, I thought it, defended against damage. This is a Hyper Goomba. Hyper Goombas are crazy, uncivilized Goombas living in Gulsty Gulch. Max HP 7, attack power 1, defense power 0. They sometimes charge their power before attacking. That charged attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. It's a good idea to use Bo or an item to become transparent. They will miss, their attack will miss for sure. For sure. Alright, well, let's switch back to Bo. And this is Repel Gel, makes Mario transparent and vulnerable for some time. This works for a lot longer than Bo's normal abilities, so that's nice. There's also that heart block right here, which we're going to be using immediately. It's a very good idea to come back here and heal if you get in trouble. Especially since the enemies don't respawn. Hello. Letter for Feist T. Yep, that's when his name is revealed. The toad that gets scared by the ghost in the beginning is named Feist T. Alright. Let's let's use a snowman doll. I need to get rid of some of my items. And a lot of these items will not help with the boss of this chapter, so... Alright. Smack you to oblivion! About that, how about no? Also, I think I mentioned, but Bow will only do 1 damage, and so if any enemy has defense, she's useless against them. So that's a big drawback for her. Oh, bonkers. Well, it's too bad we don't have multiple bounce, actually. That would really come in handy right now. Well, at least every turn or so is one of them going down. Alright, well, we should be able to take him out this turn, not have to worry about that power attack he's got going on. Alright, finally making back some of the money that I lost. Got a paracarry thing over there. Ouch. Not what you want to see. I'm just gonna have Bow use out of sight, because no matter what they do this turn, I'll still be able to finish them off next turn. I want to take as little damage as possible. Alright. It's a lot of star points. It's a lot of coins, too. Much needed. Alright. Do-do-do-do. For a second there, I was confused and was like, why do I have Paracarry out? Ah, it's because I had to go over that thing. Might as well use them. Alright, well, let's switch to bow. Alright, well, let's take this guy down too. They're all nice and low. Hmm. I really want to waste the FP though. Make sure that when you're fighting these battles that you always have at least 4 FP in case that battles last 2 turns. I wish that Quake Hammer upgraded over time, unfortunately, unless you use the danger strategies with pairing specific badges to do damage the more your HP is low. You're not going to have that upgrade on Quake Hammer. Alright. Super Shroom, much needed. Yikes. That's a lot of guys. I'm hoping I'm going to level before we actually go into the, I'm hoping that we actually level before we go into the actual mansion bit of this part. I think Boo can actually, or Bo can actually, finish him off. Yeah, she does 4 damage, so... Keep in mind, Bo does 4 damage and she's not even upgraded yet, but the drawback is she can only do that damage to targets that have no defense, so... Star Piece. Star Piece. And over here we have... the Mansion of Tubba Blubba. Which we will be going into in the next episode.